Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's me, the sports judge. Somebody mentioned this in my comments, or maybe it was on Twitter. Is Nick Sirianni, Philadelphia Eagles head coach, on the hot seat? Who's more on the hot seat right now than Nick Sirianni? Who? Give me another name. You figure with a report that his relationship with quarterback Jalen Hurts is strained, that this could end badly for Sirianni. A new report details how Hurts, the quarterback, and Sirianni, the coach, are trying to repair a fractured relationship. Many are speculating there's a rift between the quarterback and the coach. I personally don't know what to believe because obviously I'm not there. I'm not around those guys and I don't have personal relationships with these people. But what I can say, if all of this is true, is that it's not a good look for Sirianni, just as much as it isn't for Jalen Hurts in the city of brotherly love. It seems there's a lot of drama going around the facility involving the coach and star quarterback. That's not healthy. And maybe that's been the case for a while now, given how badly the season turned and went completely sideways. The downfall of that Eagles team, a study needs to be done on what went down in that locker room just before the second half of the season when the Eagles season went completely downhill. They were a 500 team with a 10-1 record, and then everything fell apart. I had never seen a team implode the way the Eagles did. I was utterly baffled. But now there may be more to the story than we've been led to believe. And now it's all coming out. The relationship has apparently grown problematic, and this is what we saw from the team as a whole last season. It was like riding a roller coaster ride. It felt like riding one of those wild attractions, up, 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 and then they suddenly plunge. By that point in the season, the defense was simply non-existent, and it was a non-functional unit, and they couldn't stop anything. The offensive play calling certainly wasn't any better. They stopped establishing the run, and I think that the issues with the Eagles were their poor execution and a mixed bag of bad play designs. And then you lost Shane Steichen, who was the true brains behind that Super Bowl run. And with the 2024 season on the horizon, with the Eagles looking to turn their fortunes around with a completely new offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator Kellen Moore is bridging the gap between Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. When you have a coach and a star player not getting along, it could create a massive divide in the locker room. And it's like when an ongoing feud like this is happening, you know what that's like? It creates unnecessary chaos. It creates an unwanted distraction. And the Eagles are trying not to have the same nightmare that's been hunting them since last season. Being a toxic environment, you can't win like that. You're not going to win that way. The foundation is truly cracking, and it starts with Sirianni, the coach, not the quarterback. Well, then again, the quarterback has something to do with this as well. This is where Jalen Hurts has to emerge as an exceptional leader that he is, because we know that about him, that he possesses those leadership qualities, and he is mature beyond his years. He is wise beyond his years. Everybody doesn't have to agree with someone, and they don't have to be best friends, but there has to be a respect level between both the coach and the quarterback. It's okay they're not friends outside of work. Not everybody is. They're not going to dinner together. Okay. They're not you know, no one's getting invited to anybody's wedding or any special event. Okay, I think it can be a good working professional relationship. Sirianni will not keep his job if they have anywhere near the kind of season that they had last year. You best believe he won't be around. I can't believe they didn't fire Sirianni after last season. This is a situation that cannot get better. I'm not trying to say it can't, but it seems like this is beyond repair. The quarterback does not believe in this head coach. I can't believe the coach is still there. Nick seems like a control freak, a kid at heart who got a grown-up job coaching in the NFL and pretended to be something he's not, as he had great coordinators around him who made his job a lot easier. His coordinators made him look good as a head coach, and now it shows. And Jalen Hurts knows he's not the guy. Hurts knows what a winning coach is. Go back and look at his football timeline. He has been surrounded at every step of the way with male-dominant head coaches. You look at his college career, coached by Nick Saban, the GOAT of college football coaches. Then you look at where he transferred to after being benched in the national championship game for Tua Tagovailoa, after being benched at halftime. And in the process, what all transpired, he showed you nothing but class and maturity, just the way he handled it. There is no whining. There was no complaining. If he was unhappy, he really didn't show it through his emotions nor body language. Then he says bye to Alabama and transfers to Oklahoma, moves on, starts fresh there, and plays for Lincoln Riley, who knows how to work brilliantly with quarterbacks as well. Jalen Hurts knows a winning team, and he clearly knows that Nick Sirianni is just unbelievably incompetent, and he just doesn't got it. He just doesn't have it as a head coach. He's not a good coach and was exposed all last season. The players haven't brought in, especially Jalen Hurts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. I'm getting out of here now. I'll check in with you guys later. I'll be back with more content. I'm always pushing out commentary, so you guys are more than welcome to stay locked in on this channel. If you guys like my content, please do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys later.